And you can purchase it on Amazon. You can
Mm-hmm.
purchase Mommy Do I Have Black Girl Magic on
Come on, man.
Amazon. I'm trying
Looks
to
like
get my
we
camera
just
to
just
do the
just went
live.
live 8 seconds ago, so we're gonna start over. Hey y'all, welcome to Crown Combos.
What's up, Crown
Happy
Convos? I'm
Friday.
Keisha.
It
So let's
started.
talk about it.
Yes.
So we made an episode last week and we did talk about what you are seeing now. So this is what Kevin Samuel had posted, and I want to most definitely give shout out. Give make sure his prayers and condolences to his wife. I'm trying to get my camera down. I'm sorry. Prayers
Is
and
he
condolences
married?
to his wife. I'm not sure if I'm not mistaken. He probably was married. I'm
I
not
don't
sure.
think so.
I'm trying to get. I don't know what's
I
going on,
don't
but
think so.
I'm not sure. But prayers go out to him because I know that he had a cardiac arrest and he's been booming. He's been booming for a minute. But we just did an episode on this, and this is what the episode was about because he made this comment, and the comment that he made is what you are looking at right there. He is saying that if you are unmarried at 35, then you are basically a leftover woman. So of course, he was very controversial. He was a YouTube controversial guy, and we're controversial girls. So let's talk about it. Ty, how
Man,
did you feel about it?
how did I feel about what part?
Period. How do you feel about the situation, period? Because really and truly the controversy is going to go on. I have, people because really it's two sided because you got men who agree with him and then you got women who agree with him. Then he had made a statement that he feels like modern day women or something. I don't know.
He's
I
not
think it's old
married.
age.
He's not
Okay.
married, and he is a two-time divorcee. So
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
those are facts. A lot about what I say about Kevin Samuel may just be either opinion or hearsay, but those two things are facts. Um,
Okay.
he makes he's supposed to be like a public figure that match people, let people know about themselves, and fix yourself so you can get with somebody else. But this is a person that's been divorced not once but twice. So I personally, his content, what he did, I was not a fan of. As a person, he is who he is. A moment of silence for his family because that man has passed away. But I was shocked and appalled when I heard it. I thought they just had canceled him on social media or something for making the video. I didn't think that the man, like, you know,
Yeah, you
that's.
did ask me,
I was
was
like,
it
is he
real?
for real? Yeah.
Um, the way, what I'm saying? He was very opinionated. I don't have a problem, with what he said. I just don't think it qualifies to women that's like me. I'm 33 years old. I've never been married, and to make the statement as far as leftover, no, you leftover. He for everybody. Well, he was for everybody. Excuse me, because I wasn't raised like that. But to me, how I felt was you for everybody when you make statements like that because it is women that are out here who are over 30 in between 35 who are trying to set the goals that they're trying to set like and it's not even on their mind. See me, I can't use myself in that example because I've always wanted to be a mother. But what I'm saying is, when we on the biological clock, nobody it's a lot of women who are out here who has personal goals and they're trying to do things and getting married is the last thing that they really thinking about. But I don't know. To me, some of the stuff he would just da 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 da. But a lot of women agree with it. Those. What is your favorite color? Whatever you like. Bark like a dog. Bark like a big dog.
A lot of his content does
That's who really. That's who the shit was for.
a lot of his content did have validity because for the most part he's telling people how men a lot of men think, and I know a lot of men personally who follow him, listen to him, praise him, think this man and what he talking about is Bible. But I don't necessarily believe that it all is.
Listen.
Like, okay, in a sense,
Mm-mm.
you can feel like you're a leftover woman in a simple man in a simple minded man head.
His
Yeah,
ass left over. You was married
it's
more than
leftovers
twice.
because you
He
wasn't the
left over.
type
He was
to be
married more
chosen
than
and married
twice.
at an early age. But I know a lot of women who jump up and got married to that first love and stayed married for 10, 15 years and gave away their whole youth and now
Yeah.
they're 30 and coming out with abuse stories, a bunch of kids, a bunch of drama, and a bunch of baggage. So me either. I have not been married ever. I don't think that I've ever been ready to be married. And
Well,
you know what I'm saying? If anybody who got me before the
right,
age of 33
right.
would have
I
got
mean,
something less valuable. So I don't know.
shit, I was a beast. They ain't want me then. I was a beast. They ain't want me then. But listen, and then he had the nerve to say leftover. You've been married more than once. You, it was just appalling, but I really did respect his opinion. Like I said, it was the men who kind of believe in, that, oh, have my plate ready when you get home type of shit. Them the ones who really, was clapping his ass and listening. Because I was going to tell you, it's a TikTok right now where it's a dude, he walk up to his girl and he like, look, when I get home, I want my dinner made. When I get home, I want you walking out with that bonnet on your head. And the girl just like, and then he be like, can you believe he said that to her? It's a TikTok challenge right now. And, because you be like, what? Who the fuck he talking to? But then he be, it's like a funny thing. Like, can you believe he said that to her? Yeah, that's what they looking for. But let me tell you something.
Yeah.
It's nothing wrong with that if you're doing it the right way. My grandmothers, they had the dinner on the table. They did this and that. They did this and that. But you motherfuckers ain't doing. Listen, you want high standards, but you only giving the bare minimum. That's where my problem come
That's
in.
where
You
my
can't sit up
problem
and say
falls
that you
in.
want this, and that, but you're not giving it out. That's where my problem come in. But I really he was very, very controversial. So he definitely shook up the world with some of his opinions. So that was just we just had an episode about it. So I really praying
Yeah,
for the
we touched
family,
on this briefly
and we just
earlier
gonna
this
leave it at
week
that.
before he passed away. So again, RIP, no disrespect, but I'm kind of upset that I didn't get to meet him because that was one of my goals with starting the podcast. I want to
Yeah,
argue with Kevin Samuels. I want to go neck and neck and what I'm saying, fact for
yeah,
fact, opinion for opinion with him so he can see like what you're saying, it has validity, but what side point and how much of the entire street are you standing on when you saying it? Because if it's two people involved, you can't just say, what I'm saying, these opinions and
right.
this is how a man see it, even though it's the man world. And I wholeheartedly believe it. I'm mad because we really can't get mad at him because he's doing nothing but speaking the facts of the land. He's doing nothing but
Of the
speaking the
land,
facts of the land,
of the land.
of the land. Because based on land,
Uh,
what I'm saying, of the
well,
land. Hmm.
well,
And some of the stuff
I'm
is
just gonna
biblical
say
because
this.
I mean a lot of men that follow Kevin Samuels also claim to be strong Christians and believe in the woman's position as it is in the Bible, which that's kind of outdated.
Oops. And you know what? Really and truly, he's controversial. I just loved him because he had an opinion and he stood on all 10. But I don't got time for all that shit because half of the stuff that he was talking about, he can't back it up. Like I said, when you have
Himself,
been
right?
married not once but not twice, hey, that's so big. That says a lot about yourself. Either somebody couldn't get along with somebody couldn't communicate. There was something going on,
Not
but it
only
didn't
that, you
happen not once.
chose
It
wrong
happened
not
twice.
once but twice,
So
and then you failed in the relationship not once but
and,
twice,
and, and you
and
trying to
then
give
you
me
feel
some
like you can
advice?
come
I'm
online and tell
good.
everybody else how to do it. Yeah, yeah,
Not coming from a positive, not coming from a
at all.
positive point, like, hey, I went through this is what I will do next time if I were married, or this is what I will require next time in the event of a relationship. He wasn't coming at it like that. He was just coming at it. First I thought that he was kind of like a sexist. I'm like, damn.
Of course, I've
But
always thought that.
really and truly, I just, other than that shit, I just thought
Ah,
I was
somebody
like, this,
put the witch is
I
dead.
really thought it was funny.
Boss lady resale.
Really, I mean, I thought it was funny. I mean, Malcolm, what do you think about it? That's why I say, Malcolm, tap in. I mean, what do you think about it? You're a guy. I mean, do you believe in what
Well,
Kevin
hold on.
Samuel says? I
Let me
mean,
before Malcolm chimes in, let me say this. It's surprising to me that the statement that 35 and over is leftovers was a statement that got so much clout. as it has, because people were really on his neck even before he passed away, and that probably had a lot to do with him having a heart attack. They was probably on his behind so hard about that statement that he just went ahead and couldn't even take it no more. Lord forbid, no shade to nobody else. But no, on a serious note, he has said way worse, offensive, and personally to people directly online than this statement. And this statement just got a lot of clout.
I mean, well, you got to get your cloud up. You got to get your cloud up. But I'm not
Malcolm,
gonna
what you
say that
think?
because a lot of people said that that's why Dr. had that area reason. Yeah, Malcolm, what you think before we move on? Are you team Kevin Samuels or not? Or maybe he'll chime in. But listen, I wouldn't agree with you either.
There we go.
So, ask me your question again
Kevin
so I can answer it.
Samuels was
Are you team Kevin
when
Samuels or
Dr.
no?
Money.
Yes and no. He said a lot
That
of
area really
he said a lot of things I
gonna
agree
for
with.
his family. I really wish that I could have met him. Okay, there go Malcolm right there. I really wish that I could have met him, but he definitely he was definitely a character. Let's just say
Did
that.
y'all did y'all hear my answer?
No, say that for us again, Malcolm.
I
Yes.
said yes and no.
No,
Be-
we did it. What was your answer?
my answer is
Okay.
I'm part. I was yes and no. I was yes and knowing the answer because some things he said was real. Other things he said, I was kind of like, "Come on, man! Now you going too hard." Now, can y'all hear me?
I can.
Yeah,
Not
some things I
Yes.
agreed with him. But some things he was just like I heard one
Mhm.
interview he was talking, and he was just he interviewed like three ladies in a row, and he was just putting them down the whole time because I think the conversation this night was that they weren't with a man at the time. So he was asking them questions like, how old are you? They would answer, and he would be bashing them the whole time, like you're 37 years old without a man.
how tall are you? What do you weigh? Like he used to get aggressive.
Yeah, 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 and that's the part I didn't agree with. I mean, it's people 50 years old alone, and there's people 20 years old that's alone. Now, true enough, some of them have some deep rooted problems, and that's probably why they're alone. But the information he was going off of was ridiculous.
Was
I mean, he was just
ridiculous.
putting them down. Oh, you got a job?
Yeah.
What's your job? What's your
Yeah.
job? I got a good job. Oh, you got a good job, huh? What's your job? And they would say, well, I'm making $50,000. Well, if you don't live in California or New York, $50,000 is a nice paycheck. And but he was still putting them down. He was like,
Yeah. And then after putting them down about the money making, then he'll turn around and say, and guess what? Men don't even care about the money that you make. He contradicted himself a lot. Because how you would say you would need to be a
Yeah.
high
A
value
lot. A lot.
woman to be with a high value man, but then say the value of a woman is only what she provides to a man. I don't understand.
boss lady is back
He
up here
definitely
with a comment.
wanted a bigger woman.
Huh?
Boss lady, what you think about it? Yes, let's hear
She
let's
thinks
hear let's
he's a
hear
gay
another
dude.
woman's opinion. Boss lady,
We
let me hear you.
She says, I think he was a gay dude who was undercover, but yet passing judgment on others. No, he didn't deserve to die, but he won't be missed. I bet he's burning right now, about now. I do. And there was an episode in some news clips where they said that, and I seen it briefly. The camera flipped over from his desk, and there was supposedly a man in his bed. So for a few weeks, not even that long ago, he was trending about being a gay man. And honestly, the way he speaks of women lets me know that he's a sexist and more than likely a gay man.
Yeah, 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 yeah. How do you love women but you put them down so
what?
much? That's
What?
why. I mean, I really truly
Yeah.
I thought it was funny. I thought it was really funny. I mean, I couldn't take him. I really couldn't take him I couldn't
Or
take
he's
him
not
serious.
even what I
I
would
thought he was
consider a
funny.
high
It,
value
it's very
man.
contradictory, but what's the point?
He's not a high value man.
Not at
If you
all.
can't take your man everywhere and
He
feel the
want to
same
build
way,
a business.
you know,
He want to build a bitch.
right? You
He
can't
ain't
tell
even
the
he ain't
truth
even all the
about
way
others
built.
if
He
you're
want to
not
build a
living
bitch
the
and don't
truth,
even know where to
right?
start to build.
He likes sausage.
That's true. But see, I didn't know anything about the the gay trending thing. I didn't know anything about that. Normally, I
I
stay
don't
up on
watch the
the
Rockets.
gay stuff, but I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Okay.
I didn't know that
So
at all. And like I said, well, secrecy, secrets. So
right.
listen, last week, me and Ty, if y'all do not know, we will put in the comments below. We are the owners of Crown Clean Houston. Oh wow. So talk about discrimination in the workplace. I'm gonna let Ty explain the situation, and then we'll go from there. But it was definitely I don't even know where to start.
Okay.
Ty,
So let me go. So let me go. Let me go.
what
So this is
happened?
story time. Let's tune in. Story time, y'all. Story time. Look. So we was downtown, East downtown at
True
this bad
story.
Airbnb, four story Airbnb. It was big old job, y'all. We was tired as hell, but we had been there for like all day long, and we had just parked in front of the garage of the unit. One of the neighbors supposedly had a problem with the way we were parking, but they never said anything. And when the guest and the property manager showed up, some chaos went on about them parking out there in the same area where we were parked at. And it ultimately ended up being a Karen situation. So we had been there all day, long story short. And from the initial conversation with the property manager and the neighbor, a whole hour had went by before we even came outside. So during this hour, the guest showed up, probably about four homosexual guys, Tisha, and the property manager showed up as well. So they were all arguing with this one guy. This guy has blocked all our cars in, basically saying that he didn't want us to park there. The police never showed up. They eventually was sending us to the voicemail. It was just a really nasty situation, but we just noticed some things. Like in the midst of it, we were in a Karen situation, and there was a live video that went up. The audio was not that good, but you kind of got to see the setup of how our cars were parked and how this man was blocking this single gate entrance into this small gated community, and nobody could get out. So his door was being banged on. Everybody was getting upset, but everybody controlled and contained themselves. This man's car, I believe it was a Lexus, right, Tisha? It was something nice. It never got touched, and it deserved to be stumped holes in the way he had us all out there for like an hour, hour and a half, waiting. And so it took us all getting like in his face and explaining, like, we got stuff to do. I need to get my baby. We don't got nothing to do with this. Whatever you said to them, you said to them. We just here cleaning up to do our job. And then he kind of got scared because there was some more enforcement from a male with us that kind of was like, hey, we need to go. And he eventually let us go. But let's just talk about it. Discrimination in the workplace. Like, I'm really getting tired of feeling like I can't go somewhere and be communicated with like a regular human being. Because had he just said way earlier in the day that one car was bothering him, had he just said that one car was bothering him, then then we would have been able to move the car, and it wouldn't have been that big issue at the end of the day. So there were several things wrong with it. This man like locked himself behind his security gate, had his cameras on us, watching us sit in the house. Now you know how, no shade, but certain people get a little bit more aggressively, flamboyantly upset about things. And, some of the guys were running and beating on this door. I didn't participate in any of that, but I just wanted to let him know when he came out, like, bro, I got stuff to do and we need to go. So he had his camera out and was recording us back. It really did not escalate, but it could have in so many ways. Being someone who has been in a situation where I've been in a crossfire of some BS that's going on around me, and I end up at gunpoint by the police for no reason at all, not knowing what's going on. So the situation really could have went worse. Not only did the police never show up, thank God nobody had a weapon on him out there, including that guy or any of the people that were there. It was one of those situations where there was nothing that I could have done to avoid it. But being there, it taught me some things. You really got to watch how you handle some things. And it taught me that niggas are still scared, because had that been a black person blocking us in 9 times out of 10, that car would have been kicked in. Like, it would have been an aggressive fight. They would have been more aggressively trying to get, everybody probably would have been more aggressively trying to get out of the gated community. But because we knew that this man was a privileged white man in downtown Houston,
Who?
that nine
Who?
times in us coming at him, even in self-defense or in retaliation to whatever he has done to us, could have ended bad off on us. And everybody moved according to that without saying nothing. And that's a good thing, but that's a bad thing to me. That means we're still psychologically trained to be pushed over.
Yeah, I'm back on. You know, I had lost connectivity. I was there, so let me tell you how I felt about the situation. I really didn't think. I'm not even sure how my daddy even saw the the video, but he was upset. He was he called me and he was like, you could have been shot. You could have been shot. And of course I listened to him, because like I said, me and my parents, we respect each other. But after he kept saying what he was saying, basically he was saying, just wait for the police. Don't say nothing. And I said, and you know what? He respects my opinion so much. Like I said, we were able to talk. So I say, Daddy, no, let me tell you something. Let me say something. My folks stay from Mississippi. I said, let me tell you something. That's the problem with y'all era, and that's why these young folks they don't know how to respect nobody because no, y'all grow up from the era where you be quiet. If you don't say nothing, you don't get in trouble or nothing to happen to you. If you just go
Hmm.
on and walk by somebody, do something to you or bump into you the wrong way, you don't say nothing. No.
You
We're
get
not
off the
living in those
sidewalk
days
when
no
they
more.
come in, or you hold the door for them. We've had
Yeah,
that
yeah,
conversation
yeah.
before.
This
And
ain't the
train.
hell. Wait a minute. I wasn't, and I told my dad, I said, hold on. I hear what you saying, and I could have been shot, but what did I do wrong to be shot? Because all I know is I'm upstairs on the fourth floor. I'm calling Todd. Come on, Todd. I'm needing help, and I don't hear her saying. I hear much commotion outside, so I go downstairs. I see a car blocked in. We blocked in. Automatically, I get in defense mode because I done blocked in a couple of them. When motherfucker block you in, they won't
They trying
come
to do
off
something
the
to
rip.
you,
You don't
right?
block nobody in because I done it. I've done it thousands of times before. But what I've grown up saying is when you block somebody in, that's when you block somebody in, that's with intent. That's what I say about that. And then to go and try to have a conversation with this guy, because that's why I tell my daddy, hold on, you ain't raised me like that. I wouldn't give a damn if he was out there gray, pink, or whatever. Who are you to block me? And then when I did go and try to speak to him on behalf of me and Crown Cleaning, he said like, hey, we're just the cleaners. We don't have nothing to do with that. He went and used the word y'all. Oh shit! All of the Malcolm X and me came out because who the fuck are y'all? Y'all, y'all. Why is it because we all out here in a group and we're black? You think that we're together? Okay, so then that's when I got pissed off and things went to another level because first off, I'm
Mm.
trying to speak to you. You're looking through your camera, I'm sure. And then after the situation was over and he finally let us out, he did call the police and his $500,000 a property in the hood. I bet that day he understood,
Right,
listen, you
gentrifying,
might be
and
a
that's
little
what you
nigga
get when
too
you
because the
gentrify.
laws didn't come for you either. The
They did
laws
not
didn't show
come
up for
for
you
him
either. But
either.
not only that, after the situation died down, for his ass either. Okay, he's a taxpayer. Yeah, they don't care about you either, sir. But not only that, after the situation, he went back and instead he taunted them. That's what I got upset about. And I say,
Yes,
Todd,
he
let's go
did. Yes,
because
he did.
things will
I
get way
forgot
worse
that
than what
part.
it is. Because you're hiding behind your gate. Then you come out here with all that y'all. It's words that you use. Okay, I don't know them. I know Todd here. Listen, we're Crown Clean. She had to pick up, but when he said y'all, I lost it because it's the way that it's the way that you speak. It's just the way that you talk to people, and then you're behind the gate. So off the rip, you show me that you're scared, but you're behind the gate and you're
Oh, you
doing
can
things.
see
And back
fear in his
and I told my
eye.
dad, I said, but so why cause so much commotion? And what I was saying, and then when it was all said and done, and everyone was leaving the property, what did he do? He kept
He
on
chased
blocking the
after
men,
the
trying
girl.
to.
Yeah,
So let
antagonizing.
me tell you something. Antagonizing. That's that shit that I'm talking about because you know what I'm saying, I want race. I don't care what color you is. You don't do nothing like that because he really got upset. He really got upset. Then you went back and you antagonized him. Now what if they would have just got out and whooped your ass? You know, you know, after everybody died down, you still went back in there and tried it. And, you know, nobody got time for that. It was very disgusting. But we will get a chance to see him again, and you know, hopefully
Hmm.
we'll be able to talk to him. But I don't know what, I don't know. I can't even
I
say he
don't want to
racist.
talk to the
All
blue
I know
eyed devil. I don't want to talk to no blue eyed
girl,
devil. And he was very blue eyed.
I'll talk to him. I'll talk to him because that's the thing. Because really and truly, once I started talking to him, that's when he kind of got his mind right. But when he said y'all, I
Right,
don't know, I
right.
kind of lost it.
Once we stood in front of him,
And
the
then
female and the one official masculine, security there. Once those three people
yeah,
came and stood in front of him and was talking straight sense, he moved. He got to acting right, but he still was antagonizing the other people.
from behind the gate. With
Yeah,
cameras, with cameras. Let me
yeah,
tell you something. He definitely was looking for something. He was hoping that we were the statistical black people that he read
yes,
about in the book. He was hoping that.
right.
And guess what? Everything that was done wasn't nothing in front of the cameras. Talking about you're on
Mhm.
my property. Motherfucker, your property start behind the gate. We're on the other
Right,
side of the gate. But I really couldn't
right.
believe that he blocked us in. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you
He
something.
was
We were
because
at work.
he
We
wasn't
were
looking
business
for a
owners.
solution. He was looking to be an asshole. He wasn't looking for a
To
solution.
say that
Nobody.
somebody parked in front of him, but I don't
He could
know.
have
That was
parked on the
weird. I mean, it was
and covered his own garage and had just as much space to do everything he needed to do. And then if the other people needed to leave, we would have been accountable for moving for them. But that's not, he didn't want resolution. He wanted trouble. So that's what he got. So that's what he
well.
got.
Listen, I don't want no trouble. I don't want no smoke because these young folks is real crazy. And you know, once I was like, "Hey, we just trying to go pick up the kids. Please let us out." He behind the gate. He's so scared, but really, he was waiting on HPD. And I was just letting him know, bro, they're not coming for you. Can you let us out? They're not coming, sir. Pay taxes. I pay taxes. We vote, but you're in the hood. They forget
Yeah,
about that because I lived off
yeah.
Memorial in the Beltway. And let me tell you something. I'm from a blue city. And like I said, my whole family, I wasn't, we integrated. I don't believe in all that. You know what I'm saying? But he just really believed that it was black folks over there in his little area. Oh my gosh. I thought that. Let me say something. They feel like that, and when I say they, I'm meaning those who think like that. I'm not talking about it because you know what I'm saying. It's people out here, that, and I'm gonna bring you back to that point when I because I'm not talking about they as in these people because I don't think like that. When I say they, I'm talking about if you think like that and you act like that, then that's who I'm talking about. When I stayed out of Memorial, they really felt like oh, wait a minute, she's young, they would just, and look at you all crazy, make you feel like you ain't supposed to believe that shit. My rent 12.50, you here, I'm here, you my neighbor. Listen, apparently we make the same amount of money. Hello, so he out there
Hmm.
feeling like, well, damn, I done spent this much money. We want
And I still
I'm
got to
supposed
see
to be out
niggers
the
on
hood,
my
and here
yeah.
they are. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
Listen, how you walked inside the corner store, he was like, Digga, Digga. I didn't say so. But modern day racism it is definitely still in full effect. That's all the point that we're trying to get to. And it was getting messed up because we were at work, and I'm glad that we did not experience that, in a different situation. Because, back in my heyday, like I told my daddy, when I feel like I'm blocked in, or if I cannot leave against my will, and I know I'm supposed to be there, and the clicker will not let us move out. Let me tell you, baby, that Mercedes Benz LKQ would have been coming to collect parts off of that bad boy because
Hey.
I'm claustrophobic. I'm claustrophobic. Like when I ride with my homegirls and they got the child safety locks, say, come get me, because automatically, I just start tripping because I'm in a small space. So I felt
Yeah.
like I couldn't get out. And this has nothing to do with us. Let
Right.
me up out of here. And I was sober that day. So really old buddy he really, really got he really got the cool. But listen, this is what I was gonna say. This is what I was gonna say when I say that racism is still alive. I was just watching the news and I was getting prepared to get on a podcast. And let me tell you, I forgot the area and things like that. But y'all go look it up on the news, girl. So a man had walked up on a truck. They had a story tweet. Listen, it was about 70 to 100 immigrants in the back of the truck. Ty, when I tell you that this white boy say it's shame, girl, because I guess they jumped out the truck and just started running. I guess he said, shit, this Mexicans everywhere. This is a shame. That shit was funny. I bust out laughing. He was like, they didn't give them no water, no nothing, no nothing. That's why I was like, look at these motherfuckers. But see, when they put us on TV, we embarrassed ourselves too. But it was just so funny because they was talking about Hispanics. I guess somebody tried to, bring them on over, and all of them got to running up out of there. He was like, "This is ridiculous." What's ridiculous? Because they're trying to come to the land of the free. Because they're trying to come over here and reap the benefits. What's ridiculous?
like
What's
everybody
ridiculous?
else. Cause y'all running
What's the ridiculous? They want to live.
a scambo country, so everybody come over here and scam with them. Shit,
Shit, this country don't even scam. Well, yes, we do. The whole country is scam. Donald Trump put us on it.
everything about
Thank
this
you,
country is
Donald.
scam artists.
Shit, he say this ridiculous. I bet that boy say people was running everywhere. Tired. Go and see it. I watch Fox 26. I love Fox 26. Speaking of Fox 26, that's where I get my news from. It was just too funny. I was like, now this motherfucker here, they could have reworded that or told him something different because clearly he seemed like he racist. Like,
It
listen,
is.
modern day
If it
racism is
quack
still
like a
alive.
duck and it walk
Just
like a
point
duck,
blank,
what
period.
is it?
It is a duck. It's a
Okay,
duck. It's a duck. Yeah, yeah. But let me tell you something. We here to stay. I don't know what y'all gonna do with the immigrants, but we here to stay. Period. Period.
I don't
But
think gotta
listen.
be here to say.
So I was thinking, girl, girl, Lord have
What?
mercy, girl. That's a whole nother topic because that'll make me mad. My folks from the deep, 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 deep south. But listen, I had sent you a clip, and I don't think you got a chance to see it. Speaking of Fox 26, Isaiah Carey, I've been watching him for a long time. So, Ty, what what would you do if this happened? I didn't even get a chance to whole see it, but I just knew that it would be good. What would you do if this happened to you? I want to see if just watch the clip. Watch this young man and listen to the girl in the mountains. So I'm guessing this is the workers, and this probably would have been me, y'all, as the worker. Is it playing?
It's about to. It's coming up.
So I think he goes in. Okay, so I'm thinking he going into maybe like a chick cash and PLS or something like that. We here in Houston, so we got PLS, Ace, Walmart, but he went into somewhere small, and I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened.
Hold on. Well, I know one thing that's
Oh,
gonna
wait a
happen.
minute.
That boy, they're going to jail. He gonna go to jail. He gonna have a lot of fines. That's gonna be like property damage of a bunch of money, thousands and thousands of dollars. He finna for criminal mischief. He finna have a few. That's gonna be a felony. And they
Listen,
mess around
Houston
and say it
is
was a
at its.
attempted robbery or something. You know how they be.
No,
I
I don't
think
think he got away with nothing.
we
Houston
working
is
on.
at its all-time high.
Yes, Houston is horrible right
It's
now.
at its all-time
Horrible.
high for crime. So, and I mean, this is the modern day Great Depression. You know,
Yes, I said that a couple of years ago.
yeah, most definitely. My grandfolks, my grandparents who were in their 90s are seeing things out here that they've never seen before. This is
Yeah.
the Great Depression. We broke. Shit, he got pissed off. What you mean? What you mean?
Run
Well,
me
what you
my.
mean?
I think are we working on getting the video playing? I think we working on it.
So yeah, people are upset. People are upset. Then you got these young workers because they're not even asking for qualifications when you work. When I was coming up, they groomed us to where you couldn't even have your nails long. They had to be white tip. You couldn't go in there with no different type of color hair. None of that. Now, everything has changed. Everything has changed. So yeah, he
Mm-mm.
don't give a fuck. I wouldn't care it either, and I'm damn sure not about to stop him if I work there because they don't pay me enough.
Show
I would
not.
have been
He
right
can
there
break
watching.
whatever he like. I said he can break whatever he
Like I
like.
said, I would have been the girl in the background.
because I'm not. I'm gonna grab my purse and
I'm
walk
gonna be
clean
like,
out one of
oh
them broken
wow.
windows.
There you go.
Hold on,
If
there you go, there you go, there you go.
you
He kicked the window, and then he goes outside to get to get the
wait a
fire
minute. Oh, wait a
extinguisher.
minute.
Outside,
Oh, wait a minute.
and then comes back and hits the windows. He pissed off, and then he look at her. She got a check though. Look, she's still standing in line. She don't give a damn.
Ty,
Girl, that's
Ty,
crazy.
girl, you hear that girl in the
He
back?
was for
Oh,
real
girl,
about
he
that.
coming
He just
back.
threw the fire extinguisher outside. Then he walked out there and got the hoe and broke the rest of the windows. Then emptied the fire extinguisher in there. That's gonna be a major cleanup deal. They need to call Crown Cleaning Houston.
Time cleaning. We do deep clean. Girl, I seen it today. I say I'm gonna send it to Ty because I was like, see that
He
look at
gonna
that
get
girl.
in
She say,
trouble.
oh girl.
That's gonna
She
be
say,
over
oh girl, he
$100,000
coming
worth of
back. That
damage.
would have been me. That would have been me. Oh girl,
That's
he
gonna be
coming
a hundred
back.
thousand dollars worth, over $100,000 worth of damages. He gonna go to jail because they gonna have to close down the store. So they gonna calculate the cost of that they lost of whatever money they would have made, any business they lost. They
He
gonna
took a loss. They ain't give him his money.
they gonna calculate all the employees' hours that would have been worked and stuff. This is crazy. He need his ass whooped.
Baby.
Well,
She no he don't.
he that man. He
No he
needs to go
don't.
get a money truck. He needs to just go on and go right hit the bank and quit tripping because he doing all
He ain't
that.
have enough time. That was the play for the day. Oh shit.
His
So he
kids
got
better
pissed
be
off.
hungry and his lights better be off. He better not be doing that for no weed. I promise you. I'm gonna be mad.
Huh, he looked like he alright. That boy just got pissed
That's what
off.
I'm
Like,
saying. His
okay, all
kids
right.
better needs for
And
him to
then
act like that. Cause I know, see, I when your money funny and stuff going on and somebody play with your money and you got kids to depend on, you acts up. I understand that. My mama got barred from the food stamp office for cussing them out. I understand that. But if
because he
that ain't
really
what
didn't do
this
no
is
damage
about,
to me. He
if
ain't put
that
his
ain't what,
hands on nobody.
but he
None
tearing
of
up
that.
stuff.
Who gives
And
a
I bet
fuck? Who gives a fuck?
that first window was more than likely three, four, five, six, seven,
Yeah,
eight, nine,
yeah,
10 times the
yeah.
amount
Now see,
of what
he
his
can't
check
do stuff like
was.
that.
Come on, you
Yeah,
can't
you
be
can't be
making that.
obstructive. Yeah,
You
you
can't be
can't do
being
stuff like
destructive
that.
because his check ain't even gonna pay for
But
this. Not even a fraction of it. Okay,
yeah, yeah.
that check
I feel
probably
like
was
he went too
between
far.
$700 and $1,400, if even.
He did go too far, but it was funny to me. I thought it was funny. I wouldn't have broke no windows. You
Hell
can't
no,
let
I
off no
would have cussed him
extinguishers.
out,
That's a
knocked over the
fine.
little line and kicked up the carpet, but I wouldn't have broke no windows. Okay,
Yeah, no, no, no. I want to broke no windows. See, that's where it comes to like a smart criminal. I'm 33 and I don't got no
right?
record. They
Kick the
tell you
trash
something.
can
I
over
would have
or
broke no
something.
windows, nor would I would have touched that fire extinguisher. But a
Uh-uh.
bunch of fuck you
That's a
on all them
federal
hoes up in
offense.
there for that.
Yeah.
But
But see, a lot of people they get on camera and they start showing out. You feel what I'm saying? Because if he was gonna break all the windows, why you didn't do that the first time? Why you throw it out one window, then have to go outside? That was extra steps. You could have just hit the windows and kept it pushing.
That boy, that crazy.
He out of there.
That boy, that crazy.
He could have just kicked the trash can, pushed the carpet over a little bit, knocked over the little
Now,
line, and
now,
been good.
now, what's gonna happen? Like y'all said a minute ago. You done got to an age where you know where to stop.
Yep.
Now, all gonna happen. The only thing gonna happen now is they gonna charge him probably $10,000 for them windows.
More than that, 10,000 a piece.
Probably,
That's gonna be over $100,000 worth of damages between the money they losing for having to shut down and because they gonna tally it up.
yep. He a fool. I'll get out the way. I just wanted to say that.
She got her check and she burnt off. She said, "I'm finna go to Papa Do's." Well, y'all, I'm not sure what happened with Tisha. She may have fallen off, but it is just about 7 o'clock. And let me see what else I can tell you. So happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. I'm going to be seeing my mother this weekend. There she go.
Don't be trying to excuse me off of here. Wait a minute, because I heard Malcolm. I say, no, wait a minute. I'm here. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm here. Yeah, it's a true definition of definitely doing thinking without the acting without thinking. He definitely was acting without thinking. I thought it was stupid, but I damn sure thought it was funny. You
Yeah,
know, because like I said, I thought it was funny, but yes, yes, because I
it
was like, no,
was
no,
funny,
wait a
but
minute,
he
I'm
out of
here.
line. He is out of line. He did that real stupidly. Number one, because I'm trying to figure out how much this check was. Because that check
It
better
was
be right.
child. It
That
wasn't
check better
nothing,
been at least
nothing.
10 grand. Because that's how much one of them windows cost,
Hell
Philly.
no, because you don't take a check like this, no
Facts.
PLS, baby. You go to the
Facts.
bank, so you know it was a
Unless it's
small
a
ass
fake
check.
check. He mad
Or
because
he
his
might be
CM
getting that
got
social
jammed.
security check.
He mad because his
Ain't
his
no
CM
telling.
got jammed.
That boy was pissed off, and I understand why. But listen, it wasn't worth it, because I know if he was cashing the check at PLS, it wasn't worth the damage that he did.
Hmm.
Period.
Hmm.
But it is Mother's Day weekend this weekend. I am going to try to go and see my mom. Ty, what are you going to do? You going to wake up?
Yeah, I'm gonna go see my mama. We're gonna have a outdoor picnic. Hopefully I make it on time because we got a lot of work to do this weekend.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we
So I
do.
might be getting
Y'all
cut.
make sure.
I kiss a little
Yeah,
butt and I'll be all right.
we only get one. You got to. You
We
got
want to
to.
thank all the
You
people
got
that
to.
came on and you're right. You only get one, y'all. Don't be too hard on them, y'all. They ain't perfect. They
Yeah,
just
we
like
gonna make
the rest
sure.
of us. One day we gonna bring our
Yes.
mamas on here, y'all. Y'all think we funny? Our mamas is something else.
It'll definitely have to be uncensored for my mama. You know what I'm saying? It'll have to be uncensored for my mama. But it'll definitely be good.
About
Get your mama
Wakanda.
and granny on there. Yeah. Talking about period, and y'all will see where we
Hmm.
get it from.
Yep.
But listen, before we get out of here, I want to make sure that I want to give a shout out to, and I'm gonna give I know Ty, you tasted them, and my niece tasted them,
Yes.
and they loved them, and I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna give y'all some at the radio station, Malcolm and Lisa. So listen, so I ordered some pralines from Lily Pralines. This one was $25. Y'all in the video. This one was $25, and I
They are
got the
really
ones
good.
pralines with pecan. So make sure y'all go check out Lily Pralines. I am going to tag it inside. Y'all, I'm sorry, I'm learning the camera.
We're
I'm
gonna
gonna
put that
tag
we're gonna put a picture of that
information.
card on our page. Lily's move your
Yes,
fingers because they
definitely
couldn't
worth
see the
it.
rest of it.
Oh, my bad, y'all. But they come this big. It's worth it. This is 25 because I got the nut, and she come with a menu. But I'm gonna definitely put her information down below. So shout out to Lily Pralines. I appreciate that. Everybody like them so far. And also I want to give a shout out to Roscoe, Bob Lift. I'm gonna put his information in there too. He's an independent Lyft driver. Real cool, real cool. I want to thank Real Talk Radio 100. I appreciate you
Yes, thank you,
guys. We're
Lisa.
gonna get it
Thank you,
together.
Malcolm. Thank you, Real Talk Radio. Y'all make sure that y'all following Real Talk Radio,
Follow Crown Combo.
Crown Convo. And y'all make
Make
sure
sure you
that
guys
y'all
follow.
watching, following, and catching the Lisa and Malcolm's world. So and
Yes.
catching Crown
Follow
Combos.
at
We
Real Talk Radio
trying to
100.
stick with the Wednesdays, but sometimes we getting these out. Sometimes we doing regular lives. So we just working through it all, y'all. Hold on, hold on. Help is on the way.
We should have named We should have named our shit Trio Shit. Listen, Trio
You
Shit. We should have like never on time. How they work, Lisa?
should
Look, never on time.
say.
Never on time combos. Listen,
Hey,
we gonna
hey,
get it, y'all. We gonna get it, y'all.
y'all do me a favor. Hold that card up again so I can tag Lily.
Okay.
Okay. Lily Praline. Let me see. Hold on. Let me hold the card up.
Hold it all the way up so you
So
can
let me
see
see
the
if I can. I
yeah.
am. I don't know why. And I can set it out for y'all. But Lily Pralines, you can find her on Facebook. I'm trying to get it to where y'all can see it. I'm gonna put it in there below. You can find her on Facebook, Lily Pralines. Like I said, they are good. Matter of
They
fact, I
are
was trying to
good.
find yes, I was trying to find a menu because she make rum pralines. Oh, I found it. Okay. This might be bigger too, right here. Oh shit. Is that good, Ty?
Yeah, that's good.
So those the prices. And she has good prices. They are good. She from Louisiana, straight from home. Make sure that y'all go. I'm gonna make sure that I put her information below. So shout out to Lily Pralines. Y'all please go follow Real Talk Radio 100 and also follow Crown Cleaning Houston. That's our cleaning company. We two besties on a mission. And the best
Hmm.
Mother's Day gift for a new mommy is Mommy Do I Have Black Girl Magic.
Yes, you
You
can
can
find
find
it
it
on
on Amazon,
Amazon.
and Kai has some on him too. So
Yeah.
hit her up, hit her up. And it's always a pleasure, y'all. It's Friday. We miss Cinco de Mayo, so somebody got to turn up because I'm about to turn up. But
Hey, I
y'all
need
have a
some
good weekend and
learning
happy
how to
Mother's Day.
turn
Happy
up.
Mother's Day, Lisa.
Hey,
Right.
whoever wants to give me a gift, I need another bottle of Douce for this weekend. Happy Mother's Day to me.
G- Ty. Girl. Y'all excuse my partner. Didn't I just give you some Douce earlier?
Welcome. That was the end of it right there. Welcome to Crown Convos. Let's
All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Y'all follow us. We love y'all. Until next time.
bye, y'all.